What is going on, guys? It's KickVex here, and today we're diving into one of the greatest redemption stories football has ever seen. This isn't just about a striker who scored goals. It's about a player who was doubted, whistled, and blamed at the biggest club in the world, only to rise from the shadows and rewrite his legacy at the very top of the game. This is the story of Karim Benzema, the scapegoat, the survivor, and the Ballon d'Or winner. Karim Mostafa Benzema was born on December 19, 1987, in Lyon, France, to Algerian parents. From the streets of Bron, football wasn't just a sport. It was culture, competition, and survival. Benzema learned the game in tight spaces, where control mattered more than speed, and intelligence mattered more than strength. He wasn't flashy for the sake of it. He was efficient, calculated, and lethal. Even as a kid, Benzema played like a thinker. He dropped deep, linked play, and understood movement before most strikers even learned positioning. Coaches didn't see just a goal scorer. They saw a forward with a complete football brain. At Lyon, Benzema didn't explode overnight. He evolved. Season by season, he refined his movement, improved his finishing, and learned how to dominate defenders without brute force. He scored goals, but more importantly, he made others better. He drifted wide, dropped deep, and pulled defenders out of position. His intelligence created chaos. By the time he left Lyon, Benzema wasn't just France's best young striker. He was one of Europe's most complete forwards. Real Madrid came calling, and destiny changed instantly. When Benzema arrived at Real Madrid, expectations were brutal. He wasn't just replacing a striker, he was entering a club that devours forwards. Early performances were inconsistent, missed chances were magnified, confidence wavered, and the Bernabéu crowd didn't hesitate to voice frustration. Whistles followed him, headlines questioned him, fans doubted him. At the biggest club in the world, Benzema was already under siege. Then came the defining sacrifice. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived, and everything changed. Benzema adapted. He dropped deeper. He ran more. He created space. He sacrificed numbers so Ronaldo could shine. Goals disappeared. Criticism exploded. Fans didn't see the work, only the stats. Benzema became the scapegoat for every missed title and every quiet performance. But inside the dressing room, his value was undeniable. Managers trusted him. Teammates relied on him. He was doing the invisible work that trophies are built on. For nearly a decade, Karim Benzema lived under a level of pressure few players in football history have survived. Every missed chance was greeted with whistles. Every quiet game was treated as proof that he wasn't good enough. At the Santiago Bernabéu, patience does not exist, and Benzema felt that reality every single week. The criticism wasn't occasional, it was constant. Fans questioned his finishing. Media questioned his mentality. Pundits questioned why Real Madrid kept faith in him. Any other striker at any other club might have been protected. Benzema was exposed. But instead of breaking, he hardened. He stayed silent. He worked. He refined every detail of his game. Movement, link-up play, positioning, composure. While the noise grew louder, Benzema evolved quietly. What fans didn't realize was that the striker they were booing was slowly becoming one of the smartest forwards in world football. Just as club pressure reached its peak, international exile followed. Benzema was removed from the French national team during the prime years of his career, a decision that nearly erased him from global recognition. Major tournaments came and went without him. A World Cup was won without his name. Public perception hardened. To many, Benzema became a forgotten figure, talented but tainted. For most players, this would have ended everything. Confidence shattered, motivation lost. But Benzema reacted differently. He shut out the noise and turned inward. He poured everything into club football, into training, into improvement. into resilience. The absence from France didn't weaken him, it forged him. He wasn't chasing approval anymore. He was chasing mastery. Then came the moment that changed everything. Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid. For the first time in his career, Benzema wasn't playing for someone else. There were no shadows to hide behind, no sacrifices to make, no excuses left. The responsibility was total, and Benzema embraced it instantly. He became the focal point, the leader, the reference. Goals flowed, confidence surged. The same fans who once booed him now relied on him. The striker they doubted had become the pillar holding the team together. What followed wasn't just improvement, it was transformation. Between 2020 and 2022, Karim Benzema entered a realm few strikers ever reach. He wasn't just scoring, he was deciding seasons. Late winners, hat tricks in knockout ties, goals when Real Madrid were on the brink of elimination. In Champions League nights filled with chaos, Benzema was calm. While others panicked, he delivered. He didn't dominate through pace or power. He dominated through intelligence, timing, and absolute composure. This wasn't a purple patch. This was a striker who had mastered the game after years of suffering. This wasn't redemption. This was authority. The 2021-22 season didn't just crown Benzema. It completed his journey. Every decisive moment belonged to him. Every big game bent in his direction. He carried Real Madrid through Europe with leadership, clarity, and ruthlessness. The narrative flipped completely. The same man once booed relentlessly at the Bernabéu was now untouchable. When Benzema lifted the Ballon d'Or, it wasn't just recognition of a season. It was recognition of a decade of endurance. Justice finally delivered. Benzema's rise wasn't built on raw athleticism or hype. It was built on intelligence, sacrifice, and mental resilience. He survived criticism that would have destroyed most careers. He accepted a supporting role for years without complaint. He chose patience over ego. And when the moment finally arrived, he was ready, not because of talent alone, but because of everything he had endured. His story proves that greatness doesn't always arrive early. Sometimes it arrives only after suffering has shaped it. Benzema's story isn't just about football, it's about resilience, belief, and time. He reminds us that talent alone isn't enough. Mental strength defines careers. Karim Benzema was doubted, whistled, and written off, but he stayed. And in the end, football bowed to him.